What up? It's your boy X here.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Fern here.
All right, so this week we got episode 4 of The Spicy Take. We're going to start it with Break Room Breakdown, just getting a recap of our week. Then we got NBA free agency and trades going on. And we're going to wrap it up with the Week 10 recap. But first, we're fresh off.
But first, let's get down on this bear down breakdown, because this is gonna be another one of my rants, because honestly, these bears where to start. So at the beginning of this game, I was just like watching this Bears defense. I'm just like, we have this great amazing Hall of Famer named Khalil Mack, we have Akeem Hicks, we have Eddie Jackson, Kyle Fuller, up-and-coming star with Jalen Johnson, and all these key role players. What does it matter? What does it really matter? It doesn't matter jack shit, because we're in the kind of like the same boats as the Seahawks, except we're flipped. Seahawks have a great offense, but no defense. We have a great defense, but no offense. But I don't know.
Yeah,
It is outrageous. It is outrageous that after 4 quarters of a game, you put up 6 points. 6 damn points. Go ahead, X.
All right, bro. Honestly, that game was disappointing. I just got off work. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I watched the first quarter, the second quarter, and the fourth quarter. I pretty much just missed the third quarter. Bro, we're an embarrassment. The Bears offense is a goddamn embarrassment. And I've been saying this. I thought that Matt Nagy giving up the play calling was going to do us good, giving it to Bill Lazar. I was sorely mistaken that our offense is just ass. Our O-line is ass. Nick Foles, ass. I'm ready for Mitch time. It's money, Mitch time. I don't care. I need anything right now. Mitch going to come in. He's pulling a Nick Foles on Nick Foles. We're 5-5. You know, Mitch, I've been telling people, man, they took him out. He is 2-0. He's undefeated. I don't get it, man. He's gonna come back out. He's gonna keep his perfect season going. Bears finish 11-5.
We're gonna coin it here. Playoff Mitch.
Mitch.
And it's gonna be absolutely gorgeous football. Perfect offense. The stars are going to align. Playoff Mitch is going to carry us to where Bears fans have been hoping any quarterback could take us. And playoff Mitch is going to thrive. And I know it. This offensive line are going to turn into some all-pro blockers. These running backs are going to hit the line hard. These receivers are going to find a way to get separation, get open, and playoff Mitch is going to get it done. You heard it here.
You sound like a crazy man. You sound insane. You guys just experienced Fern having an episode of psychosis right there. He forgot reality. In all reality,
that's what happens after you watch 3 hours of this shit game.
Yeah,
it happens to you, bro. It happens.
All right. Well, I hope the best for the Bears. I'm ready for Mitch time. Hopefully Mitch comes back and he's ready to go. He's ready to get the Bears back on track. I wouldn't be surprised if Matt Nagy's like, well, tried giving Bill Lazar the play calling. Time for me to take it back. Oh, and by the way, we're starting Tyler Bray.
Oh, come on.
But honestly, at the end right there, did you see Tyler Bray throw it to like absolutely nobody?
Yeah, it was straight trash. He did exactly what you thought a third stringer would do.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I feel bad for the guy, but I mean, he gets paid money to do nothing. So I mean, who can blame him?
But honestly, like, no, this is no, like, I'm not trying to attack Nick Foles here. He's a great guy. I respect the man. This guy's a Super Bowl MVP. I think he's one of the better quarterbacks. But in our system, it's not working. I didn't want to say I hoped he got hurt. Because I let me say this again. I really hope he didn't get hurt too badly. But I'm kind of glad Mitch Trubisky will get his opportunity back. And I feel like this might be the wake-up call that he needed to maybe not necessarily get to the next level, but push him to be even better. Because I know the work ethic is there. Mm-hmm. He's a great guy. Mm-hmm. And I truly want to see Mitchell Trubisky go out there and prove the haters wrong.
So Nick Foles is Mitchell Trubisky's Krillin.
Exactly.
All right. Okay. So
Mitch is about to go Super Saiyan right now.
All right, I feel it. I can agree with it. I seen Mitch get ready. I mean, I can see it in his eyes. They panned over to him. They said Mitch was the first one to go over there and tell Nick Foles, good job out there. Or something. Mitch was just out there like fucking. Finally, I get my job back. But you can see it in his eyes. He's ready. He's going Super Saiyan. We're gonna see Mitch next game. Who's he have next week? Oh, we have bye next week, huh?
Bro, we have a bye next week, but I seen him, bro. I see Mitch Trubisky on the sideline looking cute with his little beanie on, and he's about to go piccolo right now, throw that beanie off, and go to the next level. I see it.
That's a weighted beanie. He's just coming back fast. He's going to be the fastest guy on the field in 2 weeks. Who do we have? Let me see. We have Bears have Packers. He's coming back, and he is gonna
Packers week coming back for Packers week.
He is going. After I seen Mitch right there with the little stubble and the little beanie on, I think he wins the cuteness QB award. True. All right. We have that's it for that. But now we have a break room breakdown, and I got quite a story. I mean, I was telling people I worked this one all day because I feel bad about it, but I just have to say it because it's honestly kind of funny, but. So yesterday, I was over at my girlfriend's nephew's birthday party, and this kid he comes up to me and he's like, "Oh look, I guess he got some walkie-talkies for his birthday or something like that, you know?"
Yeah.
So he's like, here's like here, like he starts talking to me on it, and like he's in the backyard like talking to me all day, and I'm pushing the buttons and everything, and I'm talking to him. He's in the backyard, and it's like whatever, he's just saying whatever the fuck little kids say on their thing. So I'm messing with it, pressing the buttons. Bro, I dropped this shit. In my mug of tea, bro. In my mug of tea, bro. And I fucking take it out hella quick and it's broken. It's done. And I hear him in the backyard. Like, come in, or over, whatever the hell he's saying. And then I hear the thing. And I'm like, my girlfriend's like, yeah, that's dead. And like, we try to blow dry and we try to fix it. I keep telling her to take the blame, but she won't take the blame. Man,
you have to take the blame,
bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you have to take the blame. This isn't my nephew. That's your nephew. She's like, you dropped it. But I'm like, I don't want that man to be mad at me. Like, he can be mad at you. Like, he can hate me.
Bro, that man's gonna hold a resentment towards you for the rest of your life. Like, you.
I don't think he knows completely that I broke it unless my girlfriend's brother tells him. If my girlfriend's brother tells him that I broke it, he's gonna hate me for the rest of his life. But I don't know. It was just not my day. I broke those things. And it was this kid's birthday. He had another like little air hockey thing. He opened it. That shit was broken, so he had to go back to Walmart and go get another one. It was just
this man.
It wasn't a good birthday for him. I guess I don't know, something in the air, man. But that's my break room breakdown. I don't know what else I really did. I got the new Call of Duty. First game on multiplayer, went 18-13. Got a nice little positive KD going for me. Play a little game of team deathmatch. You already know me, bro. I got the little positive KD. I'm keeping it this way. What about you, Fern?
Yeah, I got the new COD. Obviously, you guys seen it in the channel. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the change up in the gameplay. If you guys ever want a specific gameplay out there, just let us know. Hit us in the comments. We're down to play anything. So just keep us updated, and we'll definitely keep you guys updated. Yeah, I have nothing really going on over this past weekend.
Still weren't able to get your hands on a PS5?
Honestly, I didn't even go for it. Didn't want to get disappointed again. Didn't want to look like a dumbass with the Walmart again. But we'll see.
We also have next week, we got a nice little turkey bowl, pre-turkey bowl going on. I'm going to be back in the hood. I'm about to be back just for next weekend. So we got football going on. I'm saying I'm going to get like... I'm a young Kyler Murray out there, so I'm gonna be throwing deep passes to Fern. We're gonna do the hookup all week, but we'll get back to you guys on that one. That will be in like 2 episodes.
I'm following my stats now. At least 7 touchdowns coming from me. Anything less, you'll hear about it.
I'm about to stiff arm Kiko. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. All
yeah,
right,
Kiko.
So we got actually hot dogs a center, but anyways,
true glizzy.
The real glizzy warriors. But anyways, so this week we got my favorite time, the most entertaining time in sports in my opinion. We got NBA offseason. Trades opened up today. We got some big ones going on. I didn't really see this coming because I honestly had the prediction that the Timberwolves were about to trade that the first overall pick and some other shit to try and get Devin Booker over there. I thought they were gonna pull all strings to go get him there, but the Suns aren't gonna trade him after getting that trade for Chris Paul. That's a crazy one. Chris Paul did just lead that OKC team to the playoffs, so he can help this young Phoenix Suns team get going. I don't think they're really contenders for the title, but I think they can get something going.
With this West, but with so many long players, with Anthony Davis and LeBron James, for example, they got Luka. They have a bunch of these big players, tall, strong players. I just don't see these two, CP3 and Booker, going out and really dominating. Honestly, they're not like the Klay Thompson, Chris, or Steph Curry kind of players where they could just dominate the game. Mm-hmm. And I don't like the trade at all. But
you don't like the trade? I feel I kind of like the trade because Chris Paul can go out there and lead them. I mean, the Phoenix Suns, the Phoenix Suns did give up Kelly Oubre and Ricky Rubio, which are both two good players, and a 2022 first round pick, I believe, and then some other bums. So I think that's honestly an even trade for where the Suns are, because the Suns are in win now mode because they were in the bubble for a little bit at least. They didn't really make the playoffs, but I mean, they're in the bubble. So I mean, Chris Paul might give them that little edge that they need to go a little deeper, but I still don't think it makes them title contenders, and I don't see why you still sign Chris Paul if it doesn't make you a title contender. But who knows? Yeah, I mean,
what do you think about on the other side of the coin with the Thunder? So if they practically traded their star player, the MVP of the league, Russell Westbrook, for Chris Paul, and in the following season they trade Chris Paul for Kelly Oubre, Ricky Rubio, and all these picks. What do you think they're at right now?
They're definitely in rebuild mode. I mean, I seen on Twitter all the first round picks that they have. So I mean, I don't think so. They have all these first round picks until 2026. They have multiple first round picks for all the upcoming years. I doubt that they keep all these first round picks. I mean, in some way, shape, or form, they're about to trade those picks to maybe get a player. Maybe not someone that good, but they're still going to keep some first round picks, but they can also trade those away. And if they do keep them, then I mean, that's just a shitload of first round picks. That's a lot of capital that you have with getting these young players. And on top of that, I mean, all they're losing is Chris Paul. They still have Kelly Oubre, who's not a bad player, Ricky Rubio, who's not a bad player. Like I said, the Phoenix Suns just made it, and it's not just Devin Booker putting them on their back. I mean, Ricky Rubio is a big contributor, and Kelly Oubre, each year he plays, he gets a little bit better. So I mean, Oklahoma City Thunder is not trade away Chris Paul and now they're shit. I think they're still contenders and they still have all those first round picks, which is pretty crazy for me. Honestly, we'll have to see, in the coming weeks who actually wins this trade.
Yeah, definitely.
I honestly think the Oklahoma City Thunder win this trade, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because maybe next year or the following year, the Oklahoma City Thunder won't be winning much games. But after so long, and you trust the process, they might just be the next upcoming young team. You don't know. Exactly.
But I mean, there's some other little trades like Dennis Schroeder to the Lakers. I mean, they get a better little point guard and they give Danny Green up. I mean, it was only destined for Danny Green to get traded after they're missing the shot. So I mean,
LeBron was like, "Cut that man, cut that man."
He said he's seen JR 2.0. There's a skinnier, more pussy JR. So he said get him off the team. I mean, I don't really think much of that trade. I mean, Dennis Schroeder's a good player, but I mean, he's no Russell Westbrook like we see here. Russell Westbrook. So do you have any thoughts on where Russell Westbrook might go?
I don't really know much about where I think Russell Westbrook would go, but I'm hearing a lot of buzz about Harden going to the Nets and go teaming up with Kevin Durant, and that's some big news for the league. Or not, Kyrie.
Yeah.
Durant, Kyrie, and Harden. That's a team right there. That's a super team.
That shit will be crazy. I mean, the Rockets are going to have to get a lot for him. So, I mean, the Nets have some good young core. Spencer Dinwiddie is not that young. They have Karis LeVert. He's pretty good. Jared Allen, he's pretty good. I mean, in my head, they give up all that because, the Rockets just offered James Harden to be the first player to be paid $50 million a year, and he turned that down. I mean, he wants that at Houston.
He wants to go to those Nets. He wants those Nets.
Yeah,
he
exactly.
knows that's his golden opportunity to win. He's made his money.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to go out and win.
Exactly. So, I mean, I could see him even going to the 76ers if the Rockets can get something done with the 76ers, but he's going to one of the two. Rockets don't want to give him up. They just got that new coach. They got Mike D'Antoni out of there, but I think that's too little too late for them. And obviously Russell Westbrook and James Harden want out of there. I mean, they seen that the small ball doesn't work. I don't know whose idea small ball was, but I mean, Rockets are done. I never liked him. I'm not even a James Harden fan, but I mean, that team will be crazy. Maybe I'll learn to like him if he's on the Nets, but I mean,
his play style just isn't our kind of play style.
Yeah, exactly.
He goes for the flops.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just don't like his play style. If he gets touched, he falls straight to the ground. He's never been a really appeasing player to me.
About it too. I think that,
I don't know. That's just my opinion on him. I think he's one of the best scorers in the league, definitely, but just not my kind of player.
Yeah, I mean, I think he goes to the Nets. I mean, either way it goes, because if he doesn't want to be on the Rockets, I don't think the Rockets keep him. I mean, they offered the man $50 million and he turned it down. So it's obviously not about money. He wants to win. I mean, it's not all about money.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens. As far as what Russell Westbrook goes, I can see one of the Clippers.
Bro, if he goes to the Lakers, I can see myself pulling for that team next year. Not the Lakers. I mean, Clippers.
Yeah.
If he goes to the Clippers, I can definitely see myself pulling for the Clippers. I'm a Bulls fan, by the way.
Yeah, same.
I like to pull for certain teams during certain seasons when I know the Bulls aren't possibly going to make a big push for the playoffs.
The Bears the Bulls could make a push for the playoffs, though. I'm saying, I mean, we have the 4th pick. I think if we get some trades going, or maybe if we sign somebody, we can get something going. I mean, in my head, I think the Bulls can go some places this year. I mean, they might be fighting for that 8th seed in the playoffs, which is a good start if we can get there. We got a new coach, Billy Donovan. I mean, I'm thinking, we can go places in my head.
What do you think about that LaMelo Ball? What if he were to slide to those Bulls? Would you be excited as a fan to see the Bulls draft him, or yes or no?
No. I want the Bulls to draft. I mean, I wouldn't be excited. I mean, I'll be cool with it, but I want the Bears to draft Obi Toppin. I've been saying, I want the Bulls to draft Obi Toppin. I've been saying he's raw, bro. I've been watching his highlights. Obi Toppin fits the Chicago Bulls. I mean, we don't need LaMelo Ball. We have our point guard Kobe White. He's not that bad. I mean, he's only played 1 year. And he did pretty good as a rookie. So we have him. We have Zach LaVine. We get Obi Toppin right there as our 3. Then we have Lauri Markkanen and Wendell Carter Jr. That's a solid starting 5, in my opinion. So you
think that Zach LaVine stays with the Bulls?
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna stay here. I think that he's our star, in my opinion. I honestly don't want him. I'd rather trade him and get some other stuff for him, because I mean, I like him. He wins games for us, but I mean, I don't.
He's a trash at defense.
Exactly. I mean, I feel like we're building our team around him, and he's not someone that you can build your team around.
Yeah, I feel it.
That second option. I really, if we really could, I wish we gave it a Zach LaVine for Bradley Beal. We get some Zach LaVine and then some other shit, and we get Bradley Beal from the Wizards. That would be a good team.
Bradley Beal is also that second man. Like, he can't lead a team.
I feel like, but for some reason, I feel like he's different than Zach LaVine. Bradley Beal can go out there, and I think that he can give Chicago what it needs. I mean, that's a second he is a second option, but he can be a first option. And I feel like he can lead us to a championship more than Zach LaVine would be able to.
I like the other side. I like John Wall coming off an injury, hurt, coming to the Bulls and redeeming himself and becoming John Wall of the past in a big market in Chicago, and maybe carrying this young team somewhere. Maybe being that here.
Yeah, I mean, that would be cool. But I like Bradley Beal coming to the Bulls. I mean, I have my own idea how we can build it, and to me, it's fairly easy. But I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, draft is on Wednesday. I mean, yes, on Thursday's show we'll be talking about that. I guess we'll be recording right after the draft. I guess one more thing I want to go about NBA. Just one more we can go over real quick. Anthony Davis opted out of his contract. Do you think he's leaving the Lakers, or they're just restructuring his contract?
I think he's definitely going to restructure and stay with the Lakers. You don't leave after winning a championship or chip like it. They're let me repeat that. Like they just did.
Yeah. I mean, there was talk. What was it at the beginning of this year that he wants to come to Chicago? He's.
I mean, if you were to come to Chicago, I'll buy a ticket for him on the plane.
All right.
All right, let's get this going.
So we'll start with the Sunday morning slate.
Yeah. So this week on our breakdowns, I kind of don't want to go as thorough in the games.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to hit major topics of each game. Kind of just what we think, everyday fan, just looking in, outside looking in, and just kind of giving you guys our opinion.
Yeah. So Texans Browns, that you have?
Yeah, Texans Browns. This was a low scoring snoozer. I mean, nothing happened.
That shit sucked. I mean, I feel bad for Deshaun Watson. I mean, every week we see that DeAndre Hopkins, they should not have let him go. So, I mean, I feel bad for Deshaun Watson. He doesn't have his options anymore. I mean, Bill O'Brien left a dumpster fire, and I'm honestly surprised that the Browns won. So,
yeah, I mean, both quarterbacks struggled. Even Baker Mayfield, who had a big day was Nick Flicky My Chubb. Carried the Browns to a good victory. Gained over 100 yards. Yeah, that's about it for this game for me.
Yeah, it was a snoozer. It sucked. So we can go Washington football team and Detroit Lions. Lions pulled this one out. But Alex Smith still had a pretty good game. I mean, still no touchdowns, but he's threw damn near 400 yards. Yep, 390.
Yeah, I mean, coming out of this game, what I got is Lions are a pretty average team. They're not bad. They're not terrible. They're not good. They are exactly what you think they're going to be every year.
Yeah.
The Washington football team almost had the comeback, putting up 17 points in the fourth. It didn't come through. The kicker kicked the field goal in the last seconds for the Lions for the win.
Yeah, and then he's like the most accurate kicker. He's the most accurate kicker in the fourth quarter, like for game tying or go ahead score. I think he's like 29 for 29. I think that was the stat that I seen.
That's some great shit.
Matt Prater on the Detroit Lions. I didn't even know that. But go ahead.
Yeah, one thing I want to hit on the Washington side is Terry McLaurin, bro. This guy's becoming a really productive wideout.
Yeah, he's equal to Allen Robinson. I mean, I said the same thing last week. I'm pretty sure. I mean, he's on a shitty team, but he's a raw wide receiver. And
yeah, definitely.
So let's go into Jaguars Packers. What did I tell you? I told you it's going to be a close game. You said it's going to be a blowout. Everyone said it's going to be a blowout. I told you it's going to be a close game.
I mean, yeah, this game was closer than it really needed to be. But honestly, the Packers' run defense is trash. It got shredded again.
Yeah.
But honestly, as a Bears fan, Packers, they still won. They won a hard-fought game. Mm-hmm. Not every football team, they have pro athletes out there. All these players are the best of the best in the entire world. Obviously, there's going to be certain games, no team's really going to fall over. It's any given Sunday.
No.
So yeah, Packers held on and won the game.
Yeah, fuck the Packers. Let's go into Eagles, Giants. Yeah, I mean, I like the Giants. I mean, I'm pretty sure you said that you're on the Giant hype train. I think I agreed with you that they're good. They're just missing Saquon. I mean, this is a good win by the Giants. But Doug Peterson does fuck up. I mean, Miles Sanders is doing 5.5 yards per carry, and he still doesn't feed Miles Sanders. I mean, he has 15 carries right here. I mean, I don't get it. They need, for some reason, they just have Carson Wentz out there throwing, and he sucks. I mean, I don't know what the problem is with Carson Wentz. I mean, he was good when he first came in, and then now he's just sucking. I mean, Miles Sanders back there putting in work, and they're not giving him the ball. I don't get it.
Yeah, this is the worst division in the league. I think they haven't projected to win the division with 6 wins.
Yeah,
I actually personally think the Giants are going to win it, but that's just me. Me and like we said last week, or the last episode, me and Xavier had the Giants taking this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it from this game. I like Danny Jones.
Yeah, I like him.
If he can get his turnovers down, this guy could be definitely a above average quarterback.
Yeah. Hold on, wait. I have one more thing to say about the Bears Vikings game. I think Kirk Cousins celebrating right there at the end. I hate seeing Kirk Cousins celebrate. I hate Kirk Cousins. That's what I established. Kirk Cousins is a top quarterback that I hate. Let's go. Let's go into Buccaneers Panthers for a quarterback I love, Teddy Bridgewater. He lost. I still love him. He's a gamer. I love him. I love Teddy Bridgewater. I was watching this game, bro. I love Teddy Bridgewater. I don't know what it is. I love him as a quarterback. I wish the Bears had him. We don't, but hey, it's whatever. I like Teddy Bridgewater. Buccaneers put up more points. Ronald Jones had that big run. Gronk, Evans, Godwin, and Antonio Brown all had like 50-plus receiving yards. I mean, it's an all-pro team. Tom Brady's out there looking like old Tom. I mean, but he kind of had to after that snoozer. I mean, I think we said last week that he was going to have his comeback. I mean, it's revenge Tom. Buccaneers 7-3. That's all.
I mean, I was watching this game. I was watching the first half of this game, and it was a close game. It was 17-17. The Bucs just came out harder in the second half.
Yeah.
They played with their testicles out, played balls out, and Tom Brady came out looking like vintage Tom Brady, and he looked good out there. And Ronald Jones had a big game, had a 98-yard touchdown run.
History. Buccaneers.
Yeah,
longest in history.
So yeah,
I don't know. That's I like the Panthers still. Matt Rule's a good coach. He's gonna be coaching for a long time. I like Teddy Bridgewater. I mean, this Panthers team. I mean, they're really missing Christian McCaffrey. I think they come out, get a couple more pieces. They come back out, and they're a good team next year. I mean, they're not. I like them. Let's go, Broncos.
Hey, I just want right before we go. Yeah, this team will be competitive for years to come. Matt Rule is a good coach, and I can see this team being like in the middle of the pack.
Yeah,
for a couple. But all right,
we go Broncos Raiders. I
think this Raiders team is looking legit. I'm gonna be real with you. This Raiders team for the rest of the season has one of the easiest schedules. They already have a win with the Chiefs, so even if they lose that second game, they're still going to go even with the Chiefs, and that's a win for them.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
they made my bad. They made Drew Lock look like he was in college again, playing against grown men. He just flew through 4 interceptions. So you're not going to win much games throwing 4 interceptions. Also, Josh Jacobs, big day.
Yeah.
Raiders lead him and the run game. They take the dub. That's exactly what the Raiders need to do.
Yeah, I mean that was a good win for the Raiders. Like you said, they're gonna be even with the Chiefs maybe. So I like the Raiders going into the playoffs. Josh Jacobs is a good player. Derek Carr, he's been playing I honestly, I usually like watching the Raiders, but for some reason I don't like watching them too much this year. So maybe towards the end of the season I'm gonna watch them, but I don't know. We'll see.
No, I definitely I'm more on the Carr train than I'm not. I'm leaning towards it.
Okay. Makes sense.
All right, let's do that. You ready for the next game?
You can talk. You can go.
All right, so Buffalo versus Cardinals. We said it last week or last episode that this was going to be the game of the year.
Yeah.
Or it's there as one of the best games. And honestly, looking back at it, I can just say, tune in any game this year with the Cardinals. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, definitely.
And I honestly feel like both teams played well. They played well enough to win this game.
Yeah. Yeah, but, I like Josh Allen. I still like Josh Allen. I mean, he threw 2 interceptions. He was looking pretty rough in the first half, but I mean, I still like him. I still like Stephon Diggs. They had a clutch touchdown at the end of the game, but Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins ended up getting a more clutch catch at the end of the game, and I mean, that's just how it goes. It was a heartbreaker for the Bills, but I mean, I like the Cardinals. I like the Bills. I like both these teams, and I think they're most likely both going to be in the playoffs. So
yeah, DeAndre Hopkins definitely the best receiver in the league right now.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
what I
100%.
best receiver in the league.
100%. Yeah, I mean that's all I got to say about this game. I like Kyler Murray. I like the team. We'll see where they go. I mean, Kyler Murray needs to not get hit. It'll be easy for him to get injured. He's smaller than everybody on the field, and so I mean he needs to not get hit. But if he can do that, I mean I think they can have a little deep run in the playoffs. Be a good team for some years. What's the next one? Oh God, was it Chargers Dolphins?
Yeah, we can go there. Last week my lock of the week. Let me say that again. Lock of the week. Miami versus the Chargers. This Dolphins team, this whole Dolphins team as a whole, it's solid. I like this team. I think this team is extremely well-rounded. They play great special teams. And their team's built better than the Chargers. Though I don't think neither quarterback really played exceptionally well. I think Tua still played better.
Tua did play better. Tua's good. The Chargers are the Chargers. It's not like they were completely out of this game. They were still there. I still like Justin Herbert. I still take Justin Herbert over Tua all the way. Tua did play better this game. I still take Justin Herbert over Tua. But the Dolphins are the real deal. And before we know it, honestly, the Dolphins are going to be, what's their record right now? 6-3?
Yeah. Yeah, it's 6-3.
They're about to be 9-3 here pretty soon. They got Broncos, Jets, Bengals coming up.
Ooh.
But then after that, they got Chiefs. Then they'll have Chiefs, Patriots, Raiders, Bills. Dolphins are going to the playoffs. 100%.
I would, as a Chiefs fan, I would be kind of worried about the Dolphins.
Yeah?
Honestly, I feel like that's a team that can match up really nicely with these Chiefs because they play such well-rounded football.
I think Andy Reid is honestly over there. He's plotting. Dolphins have 5 wins in a row now. By the time they get to the Chiefs, they could have about 8 wins in a row. They can be on an 8-game win streak. By the time they get to the Chiefs, I think Andy Reid's gonna have something for them. They could be scared. I don't really see it, man. I think that Kansas City can handle them, but Dolphins aren't gonna get blown out.
Yeah, but I guess I just watch out for that game. Watch out for that upset. That game.
For that game.
And then the Chargers, who we think they are, they're still a few pieces away from really becoming anything legit, anything too serious. I say give them next year, maybe the year after, and they're going to be mean. They're going to be hungry, and they're going to be young, and they're going to have a great quarterback. Because I still like Justin Herbert over Tua as of now. But yeah, I mean, watch out for these Chargers for the next few years coming.
Yep. So we got Seahawks, Rams.
Seahawks, Rams.
Boring game. You can't always expect Russ to go out there and win the game for you. You gotta have your defense go out there and at least put something up. Because I mean, these past 2 weeks, Russ. I mean, he's probably tired. In my opinion, he's probably tired.
That's an excuse, bro. That's an excuse. Honestly, I think perhaps Russ is losing his MVP hype. He's losing some of that MVP juices. He threw some dumb interceptions in this game.
It's just 2 weeks.
I mean, it's not just on him. I don't want to put this loss just on him because his receivers were getting no kind of separation. Mm-hmm. But honestly, on the other side, those Rams are playing some great football on defense, offense, and they're looking good out there. Yeah. Honestly, they're looking good out there. Jared Goff threw for 300 yards, and the running attack is by committee, and they're all getting good yardage, good averages. And yeah, I'm liking the Rams right now. Not sure they can go far, but I think they're definitely well coached enough. To make a playoff push.
Yeah, I mean, I like the runs. I like the Rams, but I think that I think the Cardinals can win the division. To be honest with you, I think the Seahawks might be out of it, like you said. I mean, I think they're still going to be in the playoffs. Russ, he might have lost it. Seahawks will most likely be in the playoffs, but I think Cardinals are honestly going to win the West.
Yeah, but I wouldn't personally count out the Rams just yet.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, I mean, I'm not counting them out by any means, but I mean, the Rams, they're not as solid as even though the Seahawks lost this game, I feel like I still trust them more than the Rams.
You trust Russell Wilson. You don't trust this whole team.
True.
And this whole team is Russell Wilson.
I mean, I still might be stuck that the Seahawks are always good, and they still have the defense that's going to save them. And I have to just let go that the Seahawks don't have a defense. Whenever you see the Seahawks, you just always think Legion of Boom. So I think that's what I'm stuck in.
Yeah, we'll see.
So we got 49ers Saints. I like Nick Mullins. I still like Nick Mullins. I'm not gonna lie.
Mullins is not the answer, bro. Mullins is not the answer. This guy would
the answer. I like him though. I like the guy. You know, he's cool. I mean, the Saints are hot. The Saints are hot right now. The 49ers are not. They're missing their whole goddamn team, basically. So I mean,
Saints are losing. Lost their quarterback the whole half of the game.
Who?
The Saints lost Drew Brees in the whole second.
Brees is out. It's Jameis time, baby.
So yeah, the takeaways I got from this game, which is that Drew Brees injury, multiple fractured ribs, collapsed lung. This guy's going to be out for a few weeks. Let's see how Jameis does. And Mullins is not the answer. That's all I got from this game.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we see the transfer the team over to Jameis Winston. I like Jameis. I'm a Jameis fan. Jameis is one of my top quarterbacks. I like him probably as much as I like Teddy Bridgewater. So I'll be looking forward to these Saints games coming up. That's all I got from this one. So we can go ahead and go Bengals Steelers. All right, I went out on a limb here, and I said that the Bengals could, perhaps, maybe, beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. I was wrong. That was a shot in the dark. I mean, the Steelers just, to me, seemed like a team that could drop one off to Joe Burrow and the Bengals. It wasn't even close, so I'm kind of embarrassed by that one. I mean, that was just a spicy take. Again, I'm sitting on the toilet with my butthole burning. That was too spicy for me. I don't know why I did it. I need to stop these. I don't know.
Your butthole can't take no more. So, yeah, I mean, this game's exactly what I thought. Yeah, the Steelers, they continue rolling at 9-0. You can't really take much from being 9-0. They're beating the team put in front of them. Sure, it's not always pretty, but they're winning, and you got to respect the grind. I still don't think they're better than maybe the Chiefs, but yeah, they're doing what they have to do. They're winning. Big Ben is being Big Ben. He threw for 4 touchdowns, 333 yards. I still like Big Ben. I think he's a good quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, I like Big Ben. I like Mike Tomlin. I guess it's my compliment I can give to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Huh?
I think he's definitely a good coach.
Yeah, I like Mike Tomlin, man. Has he ever even had a losing record?
I don't think so.
I don't think the Steelers have ever had a losing record. I mean, Mike Tomlin's a good coach. That's why they keep him. He's been there forever. He's dealt with a lot of drama. I like Mike Tomlin. I mean, but the thing, I don't like Big Ben. I don't really like Juju. I like Chase Claypool. I don't really like James Conner. I mean, I think I just don't like a bunch of these players, so maybe that's why I don't believe in the Steelers. But I mean, they can keep proving me wrong. 9-0, but I don't. Like you said, you can't take anything away from being 9-0, but for some reason I don't like this team. But I mean, I guess they beat the Bengals. I don't know why I'm putting so much weight into it, but I mean, they're expected to beat the Bengals if they're actually this good team. So I don't know. We'll see how it keeps going. Maybe when they're 11-0, I might think a little differently, but I don't think they're obviously going to the playoffs. But they're not Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah, I see it.
All right, we got Ravens, Patriots here.
Cam. Honestly, he didn't really do much in this game. He kind of just managed. Yeah, but he wasn't asked to carry the team.
Yeah,
he was able to on that run game.
Yeah.
And honestly, Bill Belichick, he came out, coached a hell of a game, made Lamar Jackson into a pocket passer.
Yeah,
and this game.
I told you. Bill Belichick has a plan for the Ravens. He's been planning all year this game. So I think that his plan was just This was the team going into this year. This is the team that Bill Belichick needed to beat, that he wanted to beat. So I mean, we see that Bill Belichick's plans. He's an evil scientist. It worked in his favor. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Lamar Jackson, you can't ask this man to be a pocket passer. He's a great player. He's a great athlete. He's an amazing athlete, actually. Like, he's Lamar Jackson. He's the MVP for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. So, I guess that's all we have for this week. So, this should be out on Tuesday because we're Monday night right now. So,
wait, one more thing, bro. I'm still a little salty about the Bears. 13 damn points after getting a kickoff return touchdown 2 with it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Sorry, salty. I'm salty. All right, we can carry on.
All right, Fern's upset. We'll see if he... I'm hoping they announce right here that Mitch is the starting quarterback. So I guess you guys can come in on Thursday. We're gonna talk about some of you guys left your locker room cancers of the week in there. We'll bring those up. So next week we'll be talking about the draft. We'll be talking about the NBA draft. So go ahead and tune into that. Leave some comments down below if you guys want us to talk about anything. We'll have some gameplay, and yeah, I guess we'll see you guys Thursday. X.
Please leave a like, subscribe. Burn. Peace.